What is the weirdest manga you can think of? I really want you to think about it because whatever it is, I want you to ask yourself the following question. Is it wilder than an MC whose finisher is biting off people's dicks? A school shooter named Kyle? Or a black hole located in a vagina? If not, then keep watching, because this is about to get interesting. Today's video is about a manga called Dog Ningen. Actually, it's only called like that on Amazon. If you look for the manga on different websites, you will find that it has a slightly different name. So what is this manga about? According to the description you can find on Amazon, it's about an MC called Rex. He was created when a drunk old man forced himself on a stray female dog in the street because of his father. Rex has to live his life as a freak, rejected by society. Now he is looking for him so he can take his revenge. That description sounds weird, but pretty straightforward, right? Well, when they changed the name of the manga to sell it on Amazon, they also left out a small little detail in the description. Now, before we actually start looking into all the wild things that are happening in this manga, I want to mention something. This manga is wild, disgusting, downright degenerate, but it's the most fun I've had reading manga in a while. In the very first panel of the first chapter, we get introduced to Rex, who describes himself as a dog ningen. We then get like 2 small panels of backstory for Rex and why he is doing what he is doing, and we end the first chapter with a very dark message. I'm only going to talk about the first 15 chapters or so because I don't want to spoil the fun for you guys. After Rex leaves his barber, of course he gets attacked by an assassin which just happens to look like Saitama. By the way, they keep dropping the N-word, and since the title changed to Dog Ningen, I don't know if the N-word is supposed to be replaced by Ningen, so they just call each other the N-word all the time. So they keep fighting with their superhuman powers, destroying half the city, and it turns out Neo was sent out by the father of Rex to kill Rex, so he's clearly aware of Rex. But Rex is ready to fight, because he has the conviction that no other person can have. You know, in other mangas, they want to become king of the pirates or they want to become the Hokage. Well, Rex has a different kind of conviction that he's clearly stating in this chapter. So they keep on fighting. Neo tries to hit him with his finisher called Katsure, which basically translates to circumcision, but he misses. But Rex also has a finishing move. It's called Dark Fang, and it's pretty devastating if you're asking me. And the craziest thing after this, Neo can still fight. I don't want to go into too much details, but they somehow end up becoming friends after the fight. So yes, Rex bit off his dick and they became friends. That just happened. After this fight, we get a glimpse of the life that Rex has to live. He's an outcast in the society because he doesn't look like everybody else does. Even when he's trying to help people, nobody's ready to show him some gratitude or accept him in society. And of course, he blames his father who made him this way. Anyways, let's talk about the next arc. It starts off in a police station and they have another incident. The name of the incident is Kyle. He has suicidal thoughts because he kept on being bullied and bullied and bullied. But he said, why kill myself if it's not my fault? While he's shooting up the whole school, Rex just happens to walk by and Kyle mistakes him for another student, so he takes a shot at Rex. But you know, a bullet can't kill Rex, so Rex just like, what is this? We get the backstory of Kyle, who was being bullied by his schoolmates and he couldn't take it anymore. He was known as a weeb, and so he tried to fight back just like a weeb, which obviously ended up in him being abused. The bullies were even encouraging him to take his own life, so Kyle was really close to just ending himself. Anyways, back to the current story. Kyle was shooting at Rex, who obviously just brushed it off, and now Rex called his boys. And the boys are not here to play. So Kyle gets cornered, but he has an ace up his sleeve. Actually, it's not an ace, it's 2 sticks of dynamite that he shoved up his ass. And I'm not making this up. The dynamite does absolutely nothing to Rex and the boys, so now that Kyle is really cornered, he gets hit with the triple fang and it's over. And the funny thing is, Rex didn't step up because he cared about the kids. He stepped up because Kyle decided to take a shot at Rex. And as Rex is about to finish off Kyle, Trish shows up. Who is Trish? Trish is the woman with the black hole vagina. That pussy power is so strong that even a T-Rex was scared of it. But the T-Rex looked past the event horizon, so there was no helping him. She's also here because Rex's father ordered her to attack him. She is strong and she is fast. And you want to know why she is strong and fast? She actually was created in a similar way to Rex. It was because a lonely woman let a group of cats run a train on her. over 1,000 times. Her mother also died at a very young age, so she was all alone. Until a mysterious man and Dr. Perk promised to bring her mom back to life if she works for them, which somehow resulted in her having a black hole in her pussy, which gave her these powers. I could go on and tell you who won the fight and what happens afterwards, but I think this is a good time to stop. I've introduced you to the weirdest manga you'll probably ever read. The craziest thing is that this manga actually has a good plot and great character development, so I'm definitely going to continue reading this. I left out all the emotional parts because the crazy parts definitely were overshadowing that. You should definitely give it a read. It is worth it, 1000%. And if you think this short glimpse at this manga and the first 15 chapters would give you an idea of what is to come, you are not ready for the rest of it.